Careful as you play that lane phase against this Fnatic squad.
Got an interesting little stat for you on that Pyke pick. It is the first Pyke that we've seen in summer, and the last 4 appearances of Pyke in the LEC in total.
You have Jayce and Ryze as your solo laners. Not a lot of mobility coming through here. It's SK, my face check. Treatz.
And SK, they get taken down. First blood for Hylissang. He will happily take that injection of gold.
Side already getting some of that pressure down as well. Bwipo though, who has had, okay, 3 camps to 1, big advantage. Treatz only level 2. If Treatz gets this, it's big, but I'm not sure. Gonna get a fight instead on bot side. Oh, there's the engage.
In staging, actually Hylissang forced the flash, taken down very low. Surely the kill goes over to Jezu, and it does, and actually forces Upset to flash away.
Collapsing here for SK. Fnatic not going to be moving on to this. Adam's here, but Nisqy. All right, we're going to get a 3v3. It's all action, Excoundrel. It's all action.
I mean, this is a scrap through and through. As you said, though, Treatz only level 2, so does have to be careful. And Nisqy looks for the engage. Blue caught out. And Ryze could not do that much versus this heavy engage. I mean, you just...
And to be honest, I think this is kind of just what happens. I think that Nisqy is sacrificing a little bit of his lane in order for Bwipo just to play how he wants to play. And we're going to get another engagement bot side.
Yeah, Jezu goes straight in. There's the exhaust onto Upset. Unfortunately, Bwipo can't get into the fight. But Lilipp is like 2 HP. He is 2 HP.
Hylissang champion. Like, Hylissang is just lives and dies by the in. Either he makes other people in or he ints himself. And Pyke is a beautiful champion for that. There's the engage in mid lane.
Yeah, Nisqy taken down very low, forced to flash. Treatz splashes forward, but he's only level 4.
Oh,
You're only level 4!
No! You know, there's always hope to get back in this game. You're only 1,000 gold down at this point. But you know, this is the thing, right? SK have to be careful right here, as they are going to get onto blue with no flash. Remember, no flash on this guy.
And they are going to take him down. Easy enough. Bwipo just about escapes with the possession there as well. I think that actually saved his life, that HP regen. That does mean that SK will get the dragon. But honestly, I think Fnatic are completely okay.
We'll see what Fnatic decide to do with this Herald as well. What lane they want to put that resource into. Because I don't think there's any like cut and dry position here where it really needs to go. SK though, first proactive play of the game, going for a dive on bot side.
They're going for it, and they finally engage on to Upset, who flushes away immediately. This is a big commit from SK as Jenax comes in. They're going for a tier 2 tower dive, but it will be the kill. Almost death from below onto Lilipp, but he will escape with a sliver of HP, as does Treatz, and now Hylissang backs towards his own tower. SK get away with it, but they are losing some pressure on the map right now. You can see Hylissang. I mean, Hylissang's being chased all over the place. And Treatz, he might be the target. Hylissang's going for it. Oh, get him! Basic attack! Hylissang gets the kill! Oh no, it's like he caught him with his pants down in the jungle and just takes the kill.
Lilipp.
Oh no, that's happening again! Oh my god, you can't do it to him. There's the stopwatch. Does he buy enough time? He doesn't get the stun, he mistimes it, but he's looking for the basic attack. Come on, mate! Oh my god, the thumbs up!
It's just absurd, honestly. I mean, it's such a good performance right here from Hylissang, right? Oh, but he might not have so much luck now.
No, because Treatz did bait that one out. Hylissang does get towards tower, but it'll be the shutdown for Lilipp. Is the return thumbs up.
Just sorry to interrupt you there, my friend, but this is it. This is what's happening. Like, who's going to come around here? How's this play going to develop? Is this purely a 4v3? Are other people coming through? It looks like they might even collapse on Adam into the mid lane instead of going bot side. Adam has to be careful. Oh,
should be able to get away relatively easily here. Feels a little sketchy from Fnatic the last couple of minutes. Just kind of rough around the edges on some of these plays, but they did manage to get some plates on that bot side to have made use. And Bwipo is kind of hanging around right now. You can see, looking for his way into this fight. Jezu gets stunned up. Another hook trying to be sought out from Hylissang. And actually, Bwipo jumps forward. Hylissang death from below, and he finds the kill. Looking for the second one as he has got that reset available, but I think Lilipp should be able to stay safe. It's really just been all about Hylissang, realistically. Bwipo has been silently farming his way in the jungle. He's got a decent CS lead over Treatz right now. Teleport, though, coming from the back line. Is this going to be Adam coming through, or is it going to be Nisqy? It's Adam here, looking for the engage. You can see Buster shot away immediately. Nisqy's there, lands the engage onto SK, and my goodness, they have absolutely slaughtered them under their own tower, and they're going to chase them down as well. Lilipp, the next target for Adam and Nisqy, but he should be able to jump back towards his own minions. First tower of the game goes the way.
Absolutely beautiful to root those two members from SK and to set up that play. Beautiful stuff right there from Nisqy. You know, we were a little bit critical. Okay, we were very critical of how he was playing yesterday. Little things like that, like, you don't get any of those kills if you don't land the Everfrost. It's the small things like that which make a huge difference in Nisqy. Really impressive stuff.
Did he? I think he either had to bust a shot or the kick, right? Because he either bust a shot Treatz or kicked Treatz into that location for the Everfrost, which was even...
You know, Fnatic haven't even had to use him for that. You know, he's just happily chilling in topside, doing his thing. And it's just like, you know, when you have so many threats in your squad, it can be so hard to play against. And you're seeing it. You're seeing it in this game. It's one of the reasons why Fnatic are one of the best teams in the ADC.
Looks like SK, oh, that's a nice kick onto Lilipp. Doesn't quite get himself out. Uses the ultimate to try and disengage as the exhaust comes through onto Bwipo, but Adam finds the first kill. Nisqy's in there. Everfrost again! Catches out the AD carry. Death from below doesn't quite hit, and now Fnatic are running riot through the team. That is a huge win. Blue is like out of there. Leaves it with his ultimate, and they're going to be able to respond with the tier 1 in the mid.
They might go for even more than just a tier 1 as well. That was a great team fight right there from Fnatic. 3 people dead on the side of SK. You've got a bit of a minion wave here as well, but I'm not 100% sure you're going to be able to do much against a blue buff blue in the mid.
It's the Infernal Soul that we'll be looking at, by the way. So a big win condition for Fnatic is going to make those dives even scarier. And I think something that was kind of talked about with the draft was just like how much disengage SK had. But
this is a banger of a game 3. Fnatic really bouncing back in this one. Game 4 coming up. G2 versus Misfits. Both those teams are going to want to bounce back, especially G2 have not looked very good recently. Fnatic go for the game.
Speaking of bouncing back, mate, Lilipp is bouncing all over the place because he's getting dragged in. Death from a blow starts popping off, and honestly, just look at this. Fnatic are cleaning up left, right, and center. Takes out Treatz. Double kill for Bwipo. And that might even allow them to set up for the Baron here. They have a Gwen. Yeah. They have a Viego. This should be a relatively quick Baron. Oh, it's melting.
The snowballing power of Fnatic is really something to behold. This is why you can't get behind them when you're playing against them in the ADC, because they just do this. They just do this kind of thing to you. This is
the engage, but oh my goodness, look at how much money they're making right now with the Red Bull power play. They are. Red Bull Baron power play. They're just taking towers left, right, and center. Hylissang is now a split pusher.
Classic. That's a classic Hylissang. It is legit. Like, you get Baron buff, and on this Pyke especially, he does this. He goes into a side lane, and he becomes a 1v1. He becomes a split.
Playing well, and it doesn't feel like it's. It feels like fundamental things. Like right there, it just feels like fundamental things. Like these very basic elements of the game that are going wrong for SK right now, and that's really sad to see. Now they're going to go in for an upset. Dives to the backline. This is the dive comp that we talked about from Fnatic, and they are not holding any prisoners. Straight into the base. Double assault on these inhibitor towers, and they should be able to pick up the inhibitors too. We are looking at a very quick affair for Fnatic right now. They are in complete control.
24 minutes into the game, 15 kills to 4, over 10,000 gold lead. All steam ahead for Fnatic right now. They're not slowing down. They haven't slowed down since they got a sliver of an advantage in that lane phase. The whole base from SK is in tatters right now, and there's not much they can do about it.
You can see disengaging. I mean, SK are desperately holding on to this last inhibitor, but feels like a consolation prize. You're definitely the guy in solo queue that says, "Don't worry, guys, we scale.
We got this."
you're
I mean, I'm not saying
guy.
don't worry. Definitely worry.
You're definitely that guy. SK, I don't know if you got much more time to scale here. Hylissang is soloing Jenax at this point in time. Death from below won't. I mean, Hylissang's just into their base. He dies, but he does buy enough time to go for this inhibitor. But Fnatic happy to continue the engage without Hylissang. But they realize it might be a little bit too much to ask, and they're going to start to back away. Bwipo might end up giving his life, use the Heartbreaker to get away. Adam goes into the fight. There's Nisqy. I mean, Lilipp's just dead. Lilipp is just dead. Fnatic found the 4v5 engage and came away with a kill, but that's enough for them. They will back out the base.
On that Infernal Soul timer. Baron is going to be spawning soon too. Adam's just picked up his Medjais. Why not? You're not wrong, Kenan. He's definitely had a target on his back. He's been struggling less in this game.
I mean, Hylissang is hovering nearby. They're going to try and get onto Jenax. They finally engage, and Jenax is just dead. Death from below finds the kill. This could be the fight for Fnatic as Nisqy forced back out, but it doesn't matter because Bwipo's in the backline taking out blue. SK is now routed in their own base. Adam's on a killing spree, and he wants more as he chases down Treatz under his inhibitor towers, or rather under his Nexus towers. Blue drops. He'll find one kill, but it doesn't matter. Fnatic have won the game. It wasn't even close, and to say it was would be disingenuous to say the least. Actual domination from Fnatic. It was personal. They had a point to prove, and boy, did they prove it.
Fantastic bounce back game from Fnatic after their loss yesterday against Schalke. They honestly just looked ridiculously strong here. You can see why in the interview last game with Magic Felix, he mentioned two teams as being the top teams in the ADC that are really hard to play against.